Good morning, everybody, or afternoon, or evening, depending on where you are. Um, for me, it is the afternoon. For many of you, it is the morning. This is Coffee with ShineOn, and I am John, um, the VP of Marketing. I'm excited to be here. Excited to talk today a bit about. Let's see. Father's Day is coming to an end here, and we are moving into um, kind of like the mode of when's Christmas coming? But it's June, right? So lots of time before Christmas. We have 6 months, so I'm excited because there's a lot to do, and ShineOn's done a lot to make this season hopefully one of the busiest seasons that you've ever had. So anyway, Um, let's see, the first place to start here. Let me get the right thing going. Oh, I gotta get to the right slide. Yes, okay. Oh, I have pushing the wrong buttons over here. Hold on one second. Um, anyway. All right, there we go. So, oh, I haven't added it yet. There we go. So this is my talk on what to do till Christmas. Um, uh, I'm excited. I've been. We at ShineOn have done a lot of prep to to take what has traditionally been called the slow season, and my goal is to eliminate the slow season and make selling with ShineOn a year-long activity. And we've put a lot of work into this, and so I'm really excited to get to chat a bit about it. Oh, I think I can put myself in the corner. See, there, I'm bigger now. Well, I'm smaller, but I'm bigger on the screen. Um, so first of all, you're here. It's Coffee with ShineOn. So like this post if you're on Facebook or if you're on YouTube. Um, drop some hearts in the comments or some give me some love. If you're on YouTube, make sure you are subscribed. I do see some people from Pittsburgh and Denmark on YouTube. Um, uh, Facebook has made it more and more difficult for us to be able to um, what's the term here? Be able to see what's going on Facebook. I'm gonna pull this back and get it to where hopefully I can still see what's going on Facebook. I'm gonna have to put it over here though. I think I can make it so I can still see Facebook while I do this. Yes. Oh, I got someone from Seoul, from Korea. That's awesome. All right, now I can see everybody. Oh, look at all those comments. Of course, Deborah is here. Christmas in July, summer in Arizona. Those all sound nice. Um, awesome. So anyway, everybody, I'm in Amsterdam, by the way. So the person in Denmark, you share my time zone. Um, so it's not coffee with John. It's just drink with John because it's my Friday afternoon. It's Friday at 5. Um, I have managed to not move on to the cocktails yet, but after Coffee with ShineOn, I will. Um, but so anyway, if you can, like the post, show me some love, hearts, blah, 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 all of that. And let's see what we got next here. Ooh, everyone's favorite part, the swag winners. If you don't know, every week we pick a couple people out of the group and they win swag just for participating in the ShineOn community. And that's always fun. Let's see who we have. I don't know. I think we might only have one winner this week. Christian Sam. I'm overwhelmed with gratitude in just 3 days. That's probably a typo, but in 3 days I've hit over 300 sales and 100 reviews. I want to express my heartfelt thanks to the amazing admin of this group for creating a supportive community that fosters growth and success. Your guidance and resources have been invaluable. Well, you're welcome for that. I'm imagining it took more than 3 days to get 300 sales and 100 reviews on Etsy. But I think that's great. Having 5-star reviews goes a long way. And so you're doing great work. I'm going to move myself because I'm blocking part of the screen. No, I made it. I did the opposite of what I was hoping to do. This one. Now I'm small. Okay, now you can see the whole screen. Well, thank you, Christian. Glad to see that you're finding success with ShineOn on Etsy. Glad to see you're getting sales and your products are moving. If you want to get swag, we do this every week. You just need to be a part of the group. You can, like Christian did, you can post a testimonial about getting sales. You can post something of value and what's going well, what you're doing, a trick you've learned, how you're utilizing AI, whatever it is. Feel free to share that in the group because those are the things that make this group really special. And we want you to participate. That's the whole point. Community is only as good. What do they say? It's like it's as weakest link or something like that. So, if everyone is participating, everyone will be raised up. What is the high tides rate? I can't. There's all those sayings, but you guys know what I mean. All right. So, latest news in ShineOn. The metal wallet card designs, the renders are now better than ever. We had some original renders in there, and they were rendering the designs a little pixelated. And we worked with our design team, and we went in and we were able to improve those quite drastically. So now they look as good as they'll actually be. Your customers will get them. Before, they weren't looking as good as the end product. So really excited about these. These are great cards. These are great Evergreen. Stephanie says, I just thought it was my eyesight. Yeah, no. Upon retrospect, we realized we could do a lot better. So we went back and made some big improvements to them. So they'll look nice and crisp, just as good as they'll come out. Our laser is a really fine laser, so it can do a really good job there. So if you have some of those posted, you can maybe like rebuild them, and you'll have some new renders. You might be able to go and just re-render the existing renders. Not 100% sure how that works, but you might be able to do it. But that's good to know. I think these are great products. I think they're going to sell Evergreen. I think these are great dad product, great male product, and you can use it for just about any season. Also, we've got our Father's Day shipping deadlines. Obviously, the EU one is an assumed 17th. I think it's the 17th of 16th of June, Father's Day. But in many countries, it's very different across Europe. So, think of that as you're looking at it. But in the U.S., for your woven and your printed and your textiles, your clothing and your blankets and your gaming mats and your all of that fun stuff, you're looking at June 7th. So that is today, this morning, actually. So we have time to produce and get those shipped out because they do have a 3 to 5 day production time. On your graphics and engraved, your wallets, your dog tags, those things, you're looking at June 9th. So I believe that is Sunday morning. Sunday morning to have in. If you're doing priority, the 11th, I think that is Tuesday morning to have those in so we can start production on them right away. And then your message card jewelry products, we're looking at June 10th, Monday, so that we can get those produced as fast as possible and shipped out with a 4 to 5 day shipping. And if you have priority, you can sell all the way through to Wednesday morning, and we will get those produced on Wednesday afternoon and shipped out so they can get delivered by Saturday. So they'll be there on Sunday because they don't have a Sunday delivery on that. But yeah, so good news. So keep up with that. And let's hear. Ooh, the daddy of all competitions. If you're not in the competition, you should be. There's a link here. I bet Brooke is going to post the link here in just a second. In case you're not in the Daddy of All Father's Day contest, where you can win some prizes. I'm actually I'm upset that we haven't seen the pictures of our winners of the Mother's Day contest. Brooke, I know you can hear me. Do we know if any of our winners have received their Mother's Day prizes? Because I think people will get more and more excited about these contests when they see these prizes, because they're some of the coolest prizes. I haven't gotten to see one physically because I'm all the way in Europe, but Brooke had them and sent me some pictures, and I was very jealous. I'm really excited. I think when you guys see these prizes, you're going to be jealous that you did not win the Father's Day, the Daddy of All competitions, Father's Day contest, or the Mother's Day ones. They are really, really cool. This is what do they call it? Like an Instagrammable moment, right? This is something that if you won one of those, Brooke, have we announced the winners of that? I bet like Andy or someone did that in one of those lives. But if you're one of those winners, I can probably guess who at least one or two of them are. When you get those, I think the first thing you're going to want to do is take a picture and post it in the Facebook group, because it's pretty cool. I think they're pretty crazy. I was really excited about them. So anyway, we'll see them coming soon. But the Father's Day competition, we've got jewelry, apparel, accessories, and home goods. So if you haven't signed up, please do. Brooke just posted the link on both Facebook and YouTube. And you've got a chance to win. We've got 4 winners that will be getting announced here relatively soon, as Father's Day is coming to an end this week, or next week. Next week it is. Sorry, I'm confused. It's Friday. All right, and Launches Served is next week. I give Brooke a lot of credit, or maybe I don't give her enough credit. Either way, I'm giving her a lot of credit for this image, because I know what's coming. I know all the products. Like, I make the decision on what products are going to get launched. And it took me a minute to figure out what this image was. And I was like, oh, it's a tape, right? No big deal. And it took me a little bit, but then I saw it. And all of a sudden I went, I know what's coming. Again, because I know what's coming. But this was a very clever image that Brooke posted. And I don't know if anyone's figured it out yet. No, not boom boxes. That would be a good one, but no, not boom boxes. We might have some Bluetooth speakers coming at some point, but no boom boxes quite yet. No tape players. That's cassette players. That's for sure. But I give Brooke a lot of credit for this one, and I'm also surprised she knows some of these songs, because she's younger than me, and most of these songs are older than me. And I do love "Come Sail Away" by the Styx. That's one of those, when that comes on, you just gotta stop and sing. Anyway, Launches Served will be next week. Michael will be hosting Launches Served. It is Michael's first launch is served. So everyone needs to attend. Everyone needs to make him feel nervous about doing his first launch is served. He's done a lot of coffee with ShineOns, but he has never hosted a launch is served. So we all should attend and make him feel anxious about it and nervous. And also, I guess, support him, whatever. But excited to have him on Launches Serve. We've got some really cool products cooked up. We got some things I think a lot of you are going to get very, very, very excited about. So if you haven't bookmarked it yet, 5 p.m. my time, 11 a.m. Eastern time, go ahead and put it on the calendar so that you can attend Launches Serve next week with Michael. All right, and leave us a review. If you haven't left us a Shopify review, please go do. If you have left us a Shopify review, feel free to go check out Trustpilot or one of those and leave us another great 5-star review so that people, when they're looking up ShineOn, go, wow, it's as amazing as everyone has said it is. I can tell by all of those 5-star reviews. It's always crazy when I look at this image. This image was taken quite a while ago based on the number of reviews. But 685 5-star, and then all the rest of them are just so little numbers. It's crazy. It's amazing. And I think as we've grown, we've increased that percentage of 5 stars. Everyone loves us. ShineOn left us a review. Please go do. All right. Oh. Mark, these song titles as they relate to product names is intriguing. It is intriguing, Mark. I guess it's too bad I've moved on from that slide. All right. Now, the best way to stay caught up, if this is the first time that you've seen those images and you're confused, why didn't I know about Father's Day deadlines? Make sure every time you come to Facebook, you go to that featured section and you are looking at the things that we are posting, because that's where all of that important information is going to live, and you need to know about it. So in the future, when you come to Facebook, go straight to that featured section to see what you've missed out on, and make sure you are staying up to date with the cool things that are going on within ShineOn. Oh, I love it. This is my favorite part. John jumping in, my hat just disappears, threw it off in a fit of joy, and big smile on my face as I jump into my coffee cup. Again, I'm not drinking coffee. I always say we're going to update this so the coffee with John one is me jumping into a cup of like water or something. My big old jug of water here to keep me hydrated. But let's go ahead and if everybody make sure your coffee cups are full, your juice cups are full, your beer steins are full, whatever it is, and we will go ahead and do our digital marketers toast. All right. Raise up your glasses, mugs, bottles, or flasks, and join me now for the digital marketers toast. Here's to more conversions, more cash, cheaper CPMs, and lower CACs, to higher CTRs, much higher CVRs, to enabled ad accounts and big bank accounts, to upsells, downsells, and cross-sells, to winning products and repeat sells, to the thing that everyone knows, the riches are in the niches, but also in your email flows. Cheers. All right. Oh, go back. Oh, I can't. I'm going the wrong way. There we go. Hopefully none of you saw that. Awesome. So today, I'm going to be talking about, as we come to the end of the Father's Day season, we hit, some might call this the doldrums of the year, right? ShineOn, with our product selection with jewelry, primarily has been the main selling seasons of Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, and Christmas time. The problem is there's a big break between Mother's Day and Christmas time. And I could see our sellers struggling with that. There's only so many birthdays and anniversaries to sell to. Um, and our merchants, you guys were begging to have stuff to sell during these non-peak periods. Um, around 8 months ago, ShineOn set out on a journey to solve this problem for you. And in case you've been living under a rock, you have seen our product catalog in the last 8 months go from solely being jewelry to including a ton of other products. And those other products are the thing that's going to take this doldrums and turn it into a gold rush. This is, we are the 49ers, right? We are going across and we're going to go to the strike rich, the gold in San Francisco, or my history's bad. I live in Europe. I don't remember all the American history. But what I'm really excited to do is kind of lay out a bit of my goal is to give you more ideas than you can handle, and then show you some very, very simple examples of how you can take these examples and you can create a variety of products. And you might not sell 10,000 of these, but you'll be able to continually be refreshing your store throughout the year, and you'll be able to continually make sales and expand and find more and more audience members. And the big reason why this is important is all of those people that you get to come buy from you over the next 6 months, you will then be able to re-market to them via email during Q4, the busiest buying season, and you'll get sales that are costing you $0 because all you have to do is send an email to them. So this is a really important time for you to start building those email lists and doing the things like that. So, so far this year, we've had Valentine's Day, we had Mother's Day, and we've had Father's Day. That's traditionally how ShineOn has thought. Those are the 3 holidays so far. But I'm going to break it down a little bit farther, right? Christmas, it really starts November, right? We're looking at late November to Christmas. So like what are we going to do between June and November, right? There's 6 months there, 5 months, however you want to look at it, that we need to fill. And so I want to break it down a little bit. And the first thing is just talk about some major holidays that are coming up. In a little less than a month, we have Independence Day on July 4th. I'm sure you all know what it is, but you can picture going to barbecues, family reunions, grilling outside, seeing the fireworks, days at the lake with family, at the beach, whatever it is. There's a ton of activities that you can think of. And I bet if you started going to I can't remember the stores in America, but you've got all those like craft stores and stuff. And if you went and walked around in there, you'd probably see a bunch of American themed stuff in there, home decorations and stuff like that. And so there's a huge market for Independence Day themed stuff for people to buy. They don't necessarily have to be gifts, right? People might be buying it for themselves. But there's a huge thing there. It's a huge buying season. And then after that, we've got Labor Day, which is August 2nd. After that, we've got Columbus Day or Indigenous Peoples Day on October 12th. You've then got Halloween on October 31st. Halloween is something I think is going to become a huge holiday for merchants here at ShineOn. It's a huge buying season. It's a huge decorating season. It's a time where people are always looking for things and having some of those personalized things. There's a ton of really cool designs, and I'll show you how you can take some of these traditional Halloween designs and apply them to this new product line that you have available. Labor Day is in September. I put the wrong date. I apologize. I think it might be in September. September 2nd. That's what I meant to write. So yeah, you guys got it. You guys are higher up on that than me. Again, I live in Europe, so blame me for that. We don't have Labor Day over here. And then after Halloween, we have Veterans Day, and then we have Thanksgiving, right? And again, Veterans Day with the patriotic side. There's a huge market there, and then obviously with Thanksgiving, there's a huge decorating. There's so much stuff that you can think of and get people to lean into, and that you can lean into and get people to buy stuff, right? So there's a huge market for these major holidays. So let's take a look at them. And the way I do my research is when I'm looking at these smaller holidays, right? These aren't your major jewelry selling seasons, but when I'm looking at these things, I'm like, I wonder what I'm going to do. I go to what I consider to be like the traditional POD product, and that is a t-shirt. And what I like to do is I basically go to Etsy or even just go to Google, and I just Google like Independence Day t-shirt, and I look around at the designs there, and I find like this shirt here. It's very simple. It's USA with stars, and it's 1776 down there. It's a very traditional design of a shirt. And what I do is I try and think, how can I take that and turn it into the next big thing? And you could easily take this and put them on that the heirloom blanket and have this very authentic. It's if you haven't held one of these, it feels like a blanket your grandma made, right? But then you have it USA themed, and it's the perfect thing to decorate your house with during this time of year. And you can think of it with the American flag. Like you can go and you can think about all these different designs, and you could say, I could put a ton of these on blankets. And you create a huge line of patriotic themed blankets, and you don't have to stop at blankets. Like you could clearly take that and you could put it on the front of a pillow, and it'd look great on one of our outdoor pillows. Someone sitting outside on your outdoor sofa while your husband is barbecuing up hamburgers for 4th of July. You've got your USA themed pillows. And Elizabeth, beach towels. Yes, you could have. Everyone goes to the beach and watches the fireworks. Why not have patriotic themed beach towels? We've got blankets. You sit in the park to watch the fireworks. You put a blanket out. Why not have an Independence Day themed blanket, right? You can see how we can go down the rabbit hole. But you could take this single design and you could probably put it on 10 or more different products. And you could put it on a t-shirt. But you can also put it on all this other stuff. And t-shirts are great, but they tend to be lower margin, right? This blanket is a very high margin product, which is why I'm leaning into selling these. And so I think that you can see where this you can take this design, you can take Independence Day, and you can create a whole wealth of products to fill out your store and allow people to come shop your products and have a bunch of very high margin products in your store. And Independence Day is not really has never traditionally been, they're going to come and buy a love knot for Independence Day for your wife. Maybe, but probably not. But these blankets, people buy them for themselves, right? But you can see where we went I went to Etsy. I searched a couple of terms, found a cool design. I could easily take that and throw it on a bunch of new products. And I've reinvented this design into a bunch of new ways. After that, I believe we had Labor Day. Again, I'm sticking to the patriotic. I see this as a cool decoration with these American themed popsicles. It reads very summer to me. Um, it reminds me of, like I said, Days Out of the Lake. And I see this as like a poster, right? And you could create this, it's kind of like a textile poster. It's nice, thick. Um, these really beautiful home decorations around this, again, USA theme, summer theme, Veterans Day, right? I think it's Labor Day, um, Labor Day theme, and I think, oh, it's a great, like you said, hanging sign. It's a great little decoration. I think people would latch onto. After that, we talked about Columbus Day or Indigenous Peoples Day. I instantly go to like, this is a great little design with the feathers and the kind of hippie-ish font. Throwing that on, it's a great shirt, but you take that type of a design and you throw it on the jean jacket, and you just took a low margin shirt where you're going to make $1 or two, and you put it on a jean jacket where you're going to make $15 to $20. And you can basically reinvent these designs to become high margin products that I think people would like these. And it's a cool product to me. Now, this is a holiday, Halloween, that I think we could all come up with a gazillion ideas for, right? Um, this one has just "Stay Spooky" on it, right, with the two little ghosts in it. And I have the metal wall art here. You take that design and you just hang it up so people can hang up a nice "Stay Spooky" piece of artwork. You could easily take this and you could put it on a pillow. You could easily take this and put it on a blanket. Obviously, you can put it on a sweatshirt as well. But there's so many different things you could do, and I think the personalized nature as well of, um, you know, you could see this being like, uh, you know, I could just see a mom with a shirt that says like "My Ghouls," and it's got like two little ghosts with the names of like her daughters under it, right? Um, and there's so much personalization that you could take this to. It'd be a great thing to have, like I said, a pillow or anything else. There's just a lot of different ways that you could play with taking a lot of these traditional Halloween designs, which you can go out and you can find these like shirt designs, um, that, because primarily that's your traditional print on demand product, and you can take them and reinvent them onto these high margin products. Um, you're probably not going to come up with an original "Stay Spooky" phrase, but you can take this and reinvent it in a way and put it on a bunch of different products. Then you can make a lot of really good, like I said, high margin sales on these products. Um, After Halloween, we had Veterans Day, and here's one that I thought would be a great gift, right? If you have a veteran in your life, you can take something simple like this design. Now, obviously, you're designing with an SVG, right? So you're not gonna get the color, but um, you can take this type of a design and turn it black and white, and you could actually have it engraved on the back of a watch to give to a veteran, right? I think that that's a really cool. Now, obviously, you could do this as well with a message card with just the watch in there, or you could do the engraved watch. Either way, but I think like there's a great gift capability for Veterans Day, and I think that's a highly overlooked thing. But I could also see this, thank you design put on a pillow or put on a blanket or obviously a shirt as you see it here. There's a lot of other areas that you can lean into to take these traditional print on demand designs and put them on all of these new products that now exist. And what did we say came next? Thanksgiving. Now, Thanksgiving is one of the biggest and most highly decorated holidays outside of like Christmas, I would say. And I think there's a huge market and there's tons of designs out there that you can take. And I think grateful, thankful, and blessed, and put it on a piece of canvas, right? And sell a Thanksgiving canvas that people can hang up. You could put that on an acrylic sign that you could put in the, we've got the acrylic sign with the batteries. You could that could sit right in the middle of your Thanksgiving table and light up different colors while you're eating um, uh, Thanksgiving dinner. Um, Elizabeth basically said, I did see, it's funny that you bring up the pumpkin spice. When I was doing my design research on Thanksgiving, so much of it was themed around Thanksgiving coffee and pumpkin spice drinks. I was really amazed. Um, Pumpkin spice isn't really a thing here in Europe, but I didn't. I mean, I always knew it was popular because you hear about pumpkin spice and all that. But man, the sweatshirts and the shirts and all of the stuff that was pumpkin spice theme and coffee theme, I was quite amazed by it. There's a huge market there for pumpkin spice related products. But yeah, again, you can take all of this and you can, like I said, you can have pillows and you can have blankets and you can have tote bags, right? That you can go so many different directions with. You can take one design and you can put it on 10 to 15 different products and have a collection. So if people like that design, they can come and figure out which product is best for them. It doesn't have to be one design and one product. You can fill out an entire store. Oh, you're looking for bags? Here's the same design on all the bags. Oh, you're looking for towels? Here's the same design on all the towels, right? You can really lean into a lot of this. All right, so we talked about major holidays, but now let's talk about some of these. I don't think they're official, but we'll call them special days. Um, and here you've got Parents' Day, which you've got Mother's Day and you've got Father's Day. I don't know how big of a day Parents' Day is, but hey, why not? You've got International Day of Friendship. I think friends are a huge audience that we aren't leaned into enough. We had a seller 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago, maybe three. Let me go with 3 years. I might have been four. I'm aging myself. Anyway, Unbiological Sister was huge seller for us. I mean, massive sales coming from someone selling Unbiological Sister necklace. So I think friendship is a huge one that's also overlooked. And I think there's a lot that you could do with blankets and other things besides just jewelry to really lean into that friendship. And you can run some ads for International Day of Friendship and get people to buy friendship related products. And you go for I always say it's good to go the funny direction with friendship. Um, and Elizabeth, I feel like you would have a lot of funny friendship related ideas based on your pumpkin spice and apple spice wars. Never heard of apple spice. But I think you can come up with a lot of funny friendship things. You're always there to share a glass of wine with me or something like that. I don't know. I'm not good at this, but I'm sure you guys can come up with a bunch of good ones. Next, you've got, International Cat Day. Plenty of cat lovers out there that love getting something. International Dog Day as well, right after that. And then you've got Grandparents' Day, which Grandparents' Day to me is a big one. They don't get the Father's Day, they don't get the Mother's Day. And I think the blankets and the pillows and stuff lean so great for the Grandparents' Day that I think it's hard to ignore how many sales you could probably get around that, and you could get people to spend a good amount of money on that. All right, hold on. I need more drink because I'm talking too much. All right. All right, so let's look at some examples here. So Parents' Day, I saw this design as like a little glass plaque where you put a picture from your wedding. And it says, all that we are and all that we hope to be, we owe to our loving parents. Thank you for your love and support. I could easily see that being done on a acrylic square. Like, you upload a picture and do some custom names and a date, and you can send that out to parents. People buy more than one because you buy one for the bride's parents and one's for the groom's parents. But that's a great, easy product that you could take and you could sell for Parents' Day. Next, we have Best Friend. Again, I really like the acrylic. I think you go a lot way. This one's just got Best Friend, and it's like the definition. And then you can customize it by putting the name. They put the name Amelia there. I can't read it because I took too small a picture, but I'm sure it's got a funny definition. And uploading a picture, again, it's something you could do in custom. You could do it on canvas. You could do it on a metal print. You could do it on a pillow. You could do it on just about anything. I mean, I picked out the heart acrylic. Like I said, you could do it on just about anything if you really wanted to. Then we've got the Cat Lover. I really like this design. I saw it on a shirt. It's like a tarot card. I don't think that's a real tarot card, but I like this design. And I just as soon as I saw it, I imagined that on the heirloom blanket. And I thought, there's some people out there that are a bit witchy that would love this blanket. And Deborah, you need to slow down. You're getting ahead of me. I haven't forgotten anything. You just haven't waited long enough. But back to my cat lover. There's a huge market for these cat moms and cat people. There's a huge area where you can lean into, and you could create pillows, or you could create blankets, or you could create tote bags. Right? Like I said, you could take a single design, you can put it across a whole category of products. So people like the design, rather than leaning them and sending them straight to one product, you can send them to a category page where you have the design on 15 different products, so they can pick the product that is best for them. If they want a shirt, they can get a shirt. If they want a blanket, they can get a blanket. If they want a tote bag, they get a tote bag, right? But your design is what's going to bring them in. And I thought this was a good one. I saw this one. I really liked it. This is the Dad's Grilling Buddies, and clearly it's for dogs, right? And it's got Waffles and Maya, right? And this is a Father's Day one, but you could adapt this to just be if your husband's got his two favorite dogs, right? And you can have that on every time he's out grilling. He's probably standing there. He's got a dog on each side of him, hoping he'll drop a hot dog, and create a cool apron, right? Like there's some cool things you can do that, and with the personalization, like I said, you can. I did this. This research can be done in just a couple minutes, and you'll have more ideas than you can come up with. So just keep it in mind. And then obviously with Grandparents' Day, Elizabeth, I'm not going to touch that one. For Grandparents' Day, it's so easy to put together a million different grandparent designs. Obviously with blankets or pillows, I think those are easy things. You could even do canvas or stuff like this. This one where the kids live in California, but the parents live in, I'm going to go with Missouri. Maybe that's Ohio. I'm not really sure, to be honest with you. It's one of those middle of the country states. I'm sure somebody knows. I'm going to go with Ohio. No, Missouri. Yeah, Ohio. I think it's Ohio. Someone's going to correct me. I'm waiting on it. Oh, the delay is killing me. That's not Texas. Tammy, you don't know what state that is either. It is Ohio. Thank you, Robin, for chiming in. Ohio. See, I haven't completely lost my Americanisms. But the grandparent the grandparent market, I think, could be huge, and you can create a ton of really cool designs here, customizable designs as well. That I would like. My daughter lives in Amsterdam, and my parents live in Florida. Why wouldn't I buy something like that and send it to my mom, and she can have that sit there. And whenever people come over, oh, they would be like, what state is that? And they'd have to be like, oh, that's the Netherlands, because everyone's going to assume it's a state, right? But it's not. It's a country. Everyone knows what Florida looks like. But, there's a ton that you can do with this grandparent niche. And again, this is just filling out. Oh gosh. You're just filling out this year, right? From what we've done, we're basically come up with 3 things every month that you can be selling for. All right. So now, Deborah, we'll go to what I call seasons, right? These don't have maybe a specific day, but they have a season in the year, or they are, they're just times of the year that you can lean into. So Deborah, back to school is a huge thing that you can sell for. Wedding season is the summer season. From now through October is considered wedding season. You have Pride that is throughout the summer. You have graduation. We're getting towards the end of graduation, but you get graduation throughout summer. This year, we have something special, and that is the Olympics happening. And I think there's a huge market for some Olympic-related products that you can sell. You obviously have summer vacation. And then I just had to throw this one in there because I'm just north of Germany. But we have Oktoberfest, which I think a lot of people lean into. And again, there's a couple here that we've done with jewelry. We've done weddings with jewelry. We've done graduation with jewelry. We've had some Pride jewelry. I can't say that we've had a lot of summer vacation jewelry, right? But let's see what we can do with these. So back to school, I'm imagining, oh God, I don't even know. Let's see, my daughter, 2018, 18 years. So she'd be 2036. The class of 2036 would be when she'd graduate high school. But I could see using this design as like a thing. I think of it as like a pencil case, right? It's a little zipper pouch, but you could use it as a pencil case. And you could put class of 2036 to send my daughter to school with. So she's got that. You can come up with a lot of other different designs you'd send back to school. There's first day of school shirts that people wear. There's all sorts of stuff like that you could create this back to school stuff around. And obviously, what everyone does, me included, first day of school, everyone takes a picture of their kid or kids standing there before they've destroyed themselves at school while they still look nice in their new clothes. Well, why not take that picture and put it on a pillow or a blanket or a piece of canvas and send it out to the grandparents so they can see what first day of school looked like, right? There's a ton you can do with this back to school holiday and a ton of different things that you can lean into during this season, which really starts, August through September. You got like a two-month period, I think, really is the back to school time. But you can lean into that with like I said, not only stuff for the kid going to school, but you can even get, I picture a mom with a sweatshirt on pulling up to the kid drop off and just so excited for school to start, so my kids are gone type of thing. Again, this is one where I think Stephanie and Elizabeth are going to come up with a really cool saying that would connect more with moms. But my favorite part of school starting is my kids being out of the house, something like that. And then wedding season. First of all, I came up with a gazillion things for wedding, and I had to pull it down to one thing. And I actually really like this one. This is a customized a honeymoon. So it's like Honeymoon Club, Miami, Florida, established 2024. It's got the cool drinks there. a ring, I believe it is, 2 rings, and then it says the Smiths on it. So customizable. But I could see it on a tote bag. If me and my wife went to Costa Rica, it'd be really cool if we had a tote bag that we were dragging around with us to the beach or whatever that was customized for our honeymoon. Obviously, you can do a lot of this with bridesmaids gifts and groomsmen gifts, custom wallets or custom watches for everyone to wear. Um, bridesmaids, the amount of money you spend on gifts for your wedding party is crazy. Um, and every bride will have a change of shoes that she puts on for dancing. Why not have a bag to carry your and you come up with a funny saying of, you know, the vows are over, it's time to dance type of thing, that goes on the bag, so everyone knows, oh, this is all the stuff we're going to change into after the, we've done all the pictures and all of that. There's a huge market for this wedding stuff. I mean, it is. If any of you have ever gotten married, which I think a good amount of you have, you spend way more money than you should on a wedding, and you buy a lot of stuff you don't need. And I think, why not have them buy it from you? There's a ton of stuff. Um, Stephanie, you guys just saw that bride's father scan for payment. I could see them in the EU. We have this thing called Tiki, right? And it's a little QR code, and if you scan it, you can send somebody money. I could see it. The day after the wedding, the bride's father wearing a shirt that says, "If you enjoyed the party, send me a tip," and it's got, so you could take a picture and you could send him money based on the QR code on his shirt, right? You could do some really funny stuff in the wedding season, and like I said, there's a ton of money spent, and you can really go to town with it and do some really fun ideas. So I think, and the products, again, I'm just showing you a bag, but obviously you can have you can go just about any product out there. You could create wedding based products and fill out a store with these products. Pride. Here's just a really simple, like a watercolor heart on a piece of canvas or a shirt or a hoodie, or a pillow, right? You can decorate the house for Pride. You've got graduation. I see all these. Well, I don't see them, but I did back in the States, of these like yard signs. That why not have one that's hung up in the house and you can customize it, right, and have that printed. I think that little pennant would look great. Um, and you can hang that. You can hang it inside, or I guess you could hang it outside if you really wanted to, hang it on the front door or something like that. Um, Now the Olympics. This is one that only happens every 4 years, but there's a big, the Olympics goes on for like 2 to 3 weeks, I think. And why not have some Olympics related stuff? Why not have that time of the year have a USA tote bag with the Olympic rings, or you know, you know, all of you talking about Taylor Swift. You guys are the ones bringing up Taylor Swift, not me. Just so you know, if she's not on here, you guys just can't stop talking about her. So I blame you all for this. But you can see here how you can take the Olympics and you could put this on a bunch of different products. You could, whether it's the USA or any other country, there's a lot of people in the US that come from other international countries. They could have stuff for them. Like I said, shirts, hoodies. But here I've picked out the tote bag. And why not have a tote bag that you're bringing around to show off your Olympic pride, right? And the coolest one I saw was the rings were actually macaroons in the different colors because it's in France. So why not celebrate with some French macaroons, right? French little pastries. And then Oktoberfest. This is just a really simple Prost shirt. You can put something simple like that on a shirt. I think, you could probably do a aprons. You could do all sorts of stuff with Oktoberfest, and who knows? Maybe by the time Oktoberfest comes around, we have a bunch of like drinkware or something that you could do. You never know. I think we need an after 5 launchpad meeting. Oh, wow. Inappropriate product idea, Stephanie. You know what? I think what you guys should do is come up with all your inappropriate ideas and you should send them to Michael and just flood his inbox with a bunch of inappropriate product ideas. I think that's the best use of all of your ideas. Oh, okay. Let's move on. And then obviously we've got your evergreen things that you can sell for, which is your birthdays, your anniversaries. Obviously, you can go into like friendship and stuff. And I think the classic ShineOn jewelry is perfect for that. I think that, what I see when I look at our product catalog is the ability to take your ideas and go crazy with it and have hundreds and hundreds of ideas, and you can fill out a store and have these year-round products that are just, you could be just driving traffic to your store. You could be getting repeat sales, right? If someone's coming and buying for you from Mother's Day, you can send out an email that says, hey, check out our 4th of July store. And they can come and check out all the stuff that you've created for 4th of July or Halloween or Thanksgiving. This is where, as you're reinventing your store, you can go back and start cashing in on all of those old customers that you have and start building that lifetime value. Those are extremely high profit sales when you're driving people from email to make sales. So just want to keep that in mind. I think this is the end of my slides. So what I want to do, because Tammy's going to get mad at me because I haven't given away any Shine Cash. I named a whole bunch of things there. What I want to hear is, what things didn't I mention? And Deborah, you heard me say back to school, so you don't have to say that one again. But what else? And not Taylor Swift. I'm not giving away any Shine Cash to anyone that says Taylor Swift. But I'm going to give away some Shine Cash to the 3 best ideas that I hear that I didn't mention in those. Oh, Deborah, Juneteenth, that is a good one. I didn't mention it because Juneteenth is very soon, and I didn't think you'd have enough time to get products out for it, but that is a good one. Homeschool Mama. Interesting. I would put that more as a niche than a selling season, I guess. Camping season. Oh, I do like camping season. Baby shower. Ooh, that's a good one. Best friends. Oh, jeez. Make the friendship bracelets. Yeah. Elizabeth, sorry, you're not getting any Shine Cash. Divorce season. Now. Okay, Stephanie, when exactly is divorce season? I wasn't aware that was a season. I see a Siblings Day. I think Siblings Day is a good one. Ren Fair season, Tammy, of course. The other day, we asked Michael to record a video in a wizard outfit, and he goes, "Why would you guys just assume I have a wizard outfit?" And I said, "I guarantee you Tammy has one." And Tammy responded with, "I have 3 different capes that you could pick from." And I was like, I know Tammy. I felt good about that one. Summer fun, vacations. All right. I'm going to pick my... Stephanie, you got a lot of love on your divorce season. Brooke, I really like camping season. I think that is a big one with the blankets and some of the other stuff from Julian. I like Heather with baby shower and birth. I did not put that one in there. Ooh. I said I want to give away more Shine Cash, but I need more ideas. And Sarah, you work for us, so I can't give you money. Tammy, I can't give you Shine Cash. I need some more divorce season. I just can't nail down divorce season. Oh my gosh. A book lovers day. All right, Deborah, I'm going to give it to you for book lovers day. I do think you can make a lot of pillows for book lovers. So, Brooke, we're going to give each of them $20 of Shine Cash to help them out with us, to help them out with their sales. And you know what, Elizabeth, just so you know, might not seem like it because I didn't say it a lot, but I actually am a Taylor Swift fan. So feel free to send me all of your designs. I have no issues with that. Um, I'll send you some of my Taylor Swift designs. Awesome. All right, everybody. I hope that today serves as a way to get you guys thinking about everything that you can do to sell throughout the year. Do not let Father's Day end and go, well, what am I going to do now? I don't have anything else. Like, I don't have another holiday till Christmas. There are so many opportunities. And I will tell you, we are launching a ton of new products that are going to give you even more, um, even more ideas and ability to sell that you don't have an excuse anymore. I expect to see people setting records over Halloween and Thanksgiving and elections and all of that. All of those things are seasons now where people are going to be able to sell a lot of product. And I think that if you haven't started thinking that way, you're gonna be late. So I would really recommend starting to look at this expanded product catalog and um, thinking about how you can take advantage of it, because there's a reason that we went out and we created these products. We know that they have sales. We know that there's data to back up selling them. They might not be the top seller for Valentine's Day, but there's this evergreen ability with these products that you can create a business with main sustained sales throughout the year. So I want to keep pushing you guys on creating those designs and getting them out there and putting them in front of people, building those email lists, emailing people, because I think there's a huge market out there that a couple of you are going to tap into and have really successful Q3s when everybody else is sitting around doing nothing.